Welcome back folks. On today's video we're back looking at cameras for the van. This time we've got the Argus 3 Ultra, which is a battery single position camera which we're going to put on the front of the van. The plan is to add two of them, one either side. Unlike the side of the van where I've got a single camera down each side giving me a 180 degree of view, these will view solely out the front. It will give me a view across the front of the van obviously, and on the rear we've got the multi-angle camera. I will leave a playlist connected to this video so you can go and check out all the other cameras that we have put on the van already. This camera is a USB powered battery camera, so it's got an internal battery and internal storage. It's also capable of working with the home station or with the cloud service as well. So to start with, let's open up the box and see what comes inside. Okay then, let's open up the box and see what's inside. As with every Reolink camera, you do get your package on the top, which has got all of your paperwork bits and pieces in it, and obviously your security stickers, etc. Put that to one side. On the left hand side here we have the camera. This unit will also work on the solar panel, which you can get from Reolink, which again I'll leave links down below. It's got a nice wall mounting unit, a USB for charging. This is a strap that you're able to put around a tree, which will go through here. That's how it works with the solar panel, so it can be completely independent, away from anything. As long as there's a Wi-Fi signal there, then you can connect to it. Right, we've also got fixings for wall mounting, and of course the camera itself. I've now taken the box out of the way. So we've got a standard USB-C to USB-A lead. The strap, like I said to you previously, which wraps around in the back of the clasp there. Then there's the two fixing points there for the screws to go through to mount it onto the wall. And then this will be adjustable. So you undo that and it allows you to maneuver this around. Quite interesting. That could be worked into multiple orientations. Quite a nice design that. I like that. Do that up. It locks it in place, and then this goes into the back of the camera. Now for the camera, it's quite a chunky unit. Got a bit of weight to it. Here's a 4K camera. And then on the back you do actually have the mounting point where you screw into the back here, like so. And then underneath you've got USB-C in. We've also got your micro SD slot. Now that is not under a screw held. That's interesting. So you could ultimately have the the micro SD card popped out. Thankfully this is going to be up out of reach, and I would say that that's what you're going to want to do with any of these, is put them out of reach so that someone can't take that out. This does work with the home station, so with that in mind, you know, you wouldn't need to worry about that because it will report back to that. But there it is. It's quite a nice unit. So I'm going to work on mounting this onto the front of the van. So I've got two of them, one either side, and then we can see how it looks. So let's talk about why I decided to go for these cameras. A couple of reasons really. One, been really impressed with Reolink cameras. They are really good quality, they respond well, super happy with what they do, and the app is just so solid. It really does work. I've tried others in the past and they've been hit and miss. The sensors not work, they've not picked up recordings, etc. The app crashes, lots of different bits and pieces, but I've had none of that with the Reolink. If anything, you need to turn the Reolinks down because they are so good at picking stuff up that you kind of, not a false alert, but obviously you may not want it to detect every single thing. So just got to tune them in a little bit, I would say, is probably the way to go with it. But this shoots in 4K. I've got a pair of them, as I say, one for either side of the front of the van. They're battery powered, so should anything happen, they do have their own batteries on board, so that's really nice, just like the one that's on the back. The ones on the side don't have batteries on them, but again, I'm going to be powering them all via a lead. So there's USBs going to each of these on the outside of the van, so they're permanently powered. Alternatively, you can use the Reolink solar panel, which I've got at the moment. We're currently using that on the back one, but I am planning to wire that in via a USB as well. But ultimately, great cameras, really good, highly recommend them. I will leave a link in the description below should you want to go and pick this up or any of the other cameras we are currently using. And don't forget, of course, we did do a video a couple of weeks back, which was one where we put on the house that was viewing over the van. Now the good thing is that is on a completely separate network. That's on the network at home, but you can just synchronize it into the app and you can just view it just as if it's on whatever network it's on. You just pan through and flick between any of the cameras you want to look at. So the next thing to do is add this to the other cameras inside the app. Now I'm not going to show you how to add this to the app this time because I've shown it in previous videos. It's exactly the same process. Just scan the QR code, put in the Wi-Fi details, and away you go. So let me get this all set up. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got two little flaps on the bottom. First one here, charge for the USB, and then the second one is where you insert the micro SD card. There is also an on-off switch in there so that you can turn the camera on and off, and there is a little reset button which you probably can't see on the camera. Not completely happy about the fact that it's just got this little rubber cover that goes over it so as to protect it from the weather, but it does mean in theory someone could pop the SD card out or whatever. That's not going to be a problem in the longer term because I do plan later on to add the base station, so I'll be able to record to a hard drive, as it were, rather than storing it on the camera. For now, I'm just going to put in the Reolink 64 gig card. We'll see how we get on with that. Might need to add a bigger card later so I can get more capacity on there. But for now, we'll put that in, pop this on charge, get it charged up, and then we'll work about mounting it on the van. Right, so mounting it on the van. A couple of options really. One, could use this. In fairness, if you're looking to mount on the van, there's no reason why somebody couldn't use this to mount it on the van. If you've got a roof rack or whatever, put the strap around it. It's designed for that. And then just lock it into place and you're good to go. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some brackets on the van that I'm going to mount to, and then I'm going to put, I've got a set of screws you put through and you just do them up, and then they'll be able to lock in the back of them, and that'll just mean that both the cameras are facing forward exactly where I need them to be. But this certainly does look like a good option for people to be able to use. I may even be able to use this for the solar panel, for the one on the back, looking at it, because it's the same mounting point. With that strap, I might very well be able to mount it. I've got a magnet on at the moment, but we'll see. The next thing to do is to mount them up on the roof. What I've got is these little bits, which I've used before. I used them for the other camera, and they literally just wind in the back there. Like so, and I'll show you how they're fixed to the brackets on the roof. Right, I'm now up on the roof, and here is the bracket that I've got. This is just a standard metal building bracket which I got from Aldi, and I've just bent it a little bit more to enable me to get the camera angling down. There was a different camera on here previously, but the Reolink is so much better, so I'm just going to replace it out, and I've got a USB lead here to charge it whilst up on the roof. It does have a battery in it, of course, but this just enables me to top the battery back up. Let me get the camera in place and I'll show you what it looks like. And there we go, it is in place. I might have to just tweak the angle a little bit so it faces outwards more so than it is, but all in all, pretty good fit. Now to do the other side. And there we go guys, that is the installation complete. I will leave a link in the description below to the cameras featured in this video, along with all the other cameras that have also been included. That's the 180s that are on the side, as well as the manoeuvrable one that's on the rear of the van. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Also, don't forget the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell to when the next video goes live. See you in the next video.